Welcome to the finals of the inaugural UFL tournament. There was not a tournament during season 1, but there is a season 2 tournament here. It pits me against my rival, the Elftown Privateers. I am the Achare Longbows. I have the inducement of a part-time assistant coach and a wizard. So let's go ahead and kick off the game. The winner gets an automatic bid to the UFL tournament, to the Bloodbowl Champions League. The only other way to get an automatic berth into the Bloodbowl Champions League involves winning a regular season. Now you can get an at-large bid as well, but it's more likely to get in on an auto bid just because you're guaranteed the spot. Mathematically, is it almost probably impossible to avoid a large berth into the Bloodbowl Champions League? Yes. For instance, if the auto bids are divisible by 4, I'd still be forced to add 4 more teams as large bids, just so that there's some rotation of teams. If there's dynasties, for instance, or the clear aristocratic teams there every season. And this is how I use the wizard all the time. I'm going to try to get rid of... Yeah, I do kill one of them. That's the whole idea, is to kill one of them. At least. And he does get an apothecary. He is saved by the apothecary. That's fine. If I can fireball multiple people, I'm going to take that every time. Other people use it as a free blitz to fireball an entire cage. I'm more loose with it. I don't think anyone else uses the wizard like I do. So if you disagree with the usage, I think that's normal because I'm the only one that plays like that. And the official doesn't see it, but it's a stunner. It's not a removal. He would have much preferred a removal. Tackle on Blodge, I believe. Yeah. Double pow. Ouch. The 2 assists come into play, as you can see. I'm just removing tackle zones, tagging that witch off on the ground. This guy's serviceable. He's a pretty good passer. Everyone's a good passer now in UFL. It used to be that these guys have Edge 3. They've been up to they've been upgraded to Edge 2. So used to be a liability, but now I've made sure every passer is capable. For instance, Dark Elf runners are now PA2. In normal play, they're only PA3, and in normal play, these guys are Edge 3 in Secret League, which is a fumble curated league with custom built teams that are balanced seemingly. I'm okay with them burning a reroll here. I'm 4 rerolls to his 3 at this point. I think he's going to be okay if it's just those rerolls. I don't agree with the 1-die block. And I don't agree with this reroll here. Now it's 4-2 on the field. So in general, I think the Privateers coach is better than I am, but I disagree with that choice. Pow! Down he goes. I was hoping to get a jump up block here. It's not perfect odds to jump up and get a block, so that is generally what I do. I just pop up to assist because I don't trust the jump up to work, and then I'm down an assist, so at least stand up. Actually, there's no assist here. This one tagged her. The crossbar down to the way of my eyes. We have a block on vanilla. I don't like this. It's probably a mistake. I honestly probably misread the strength 4. And what do I get? I benefit from the mistake. I benefit from it. Right now, the Longbows are up 11-10 only. Yeah, 11-10. And I almost get a removal on my War Dancer of my own volition. That is worthy of a reroll. I don't want that armor to break, but it was certainly tested. Oh boy. Good recovery here. He's doing what he needs to do. Can he dodge in here? It's worth a try. This is a very important piece. He knows it. Does not get what he needs, and I could surf him. I could go 1, 2. Okay, he's making sure I don't surf it. Because even though it's a sidestep piece, I can overcommit. And I probably would overcommit. But now I should just dodge out with him at this point. He has a safe path, so that would have been a fumble, I'm sure. I'd have very much liked to have gotten him the ball. But it wasn't going to happen today. And try to move here. Again, I probably misread his strength. I quite honestly probably did. Big hit. And this, I was thinking would open up a block with this Witch Elf, but I'm going to dodge out. Yeah. Pretty well protected, even though there's no back protection here. He's in scoring position. Old Ezra Diamond. It's pretty risky, and it did not pay off with a sure feed, I think. No, sure feed. That was just crazy. I think I was afraid of this one catching up and knocking him over because he has 2 strength. This one has 3. But really, I was the biggest threat to myself. No need to even roll dice against me. I tripped. That's a pretty good blitz here. You probably should get 2 dice. Yep. It's pow. Tackle. Yeah, he's out. On the ground. Can hand off right to this guy. I'm just going to cap the stone here, and then I'm going to pass to him. I'm going to reroll for sure. I'm burning rerolls, but it's like, do I want my drive down? Probably not. Could have not. He had no catch skill. So that was almost a double 1 again. Very risky. I'm really willing to reroll the dice when it's critical like that for the drive. Generally, I'm pretty reroll aversive, but if I'm going to drop the ball against another elf team, I do not feel confident. I'm going to take that reroll. He doesn't have dodge, but he is edge 2, of course. He has mighty blow. Trying to get rid of this guy. Guard piece is out, but it's only a knockout. So far, really good start against my rival. I won the first meeting. This is the second meeting. Let's pause right here. I need to do something. There we go. Okay. We resume. And 2 dice here. He has a strength 4. He has frenzy. It's going to be 4 dice. Finally, he goes. Mighty blow. Oh, skull. Double skull. He has no rerolls. I can try to prolong this drive. I should have tackle. It's worth a shot. If not, I have 4 dice because I have reroll in pocket. Oh, well. I shouldn't have rerolled that, though. There will be a jump up from this piece, so I do have to score this turn. Should not have rerolled that. Should have taken the safe dice and scored. Because this one will always be a threat of knocking him over. Touchdown. Touchdown, Longbows. Longbows 1. Privateers 0. But can they 1-turn touchdown? Can they TTM? No, they cannot TTM. Why not? Because their spite's not on the field. He's going to try to one-turn touchdown. I believe he has grab. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. Maybe he can score in 2 turns. That is the hope. That is the desire, it seems. He's able to get him out of the way. Possibly a side cage here. He does have dodge. That was probably a good enough of a choice. Would have much preferred him just tagging. But he is a key piece. He doesn't want to lose him. Try to get him into scoring position too. He's most certainly in scoring position. Can he get to the other side? Does he need to get to the other side? Oh, yeah, there he goes. Oh, God. I'm going to try to extricate the ball, and maybe I should be worried about the catcher, but it's sort of like a lost cause over there, so maybe that's why I'm choosing just to put a bunch of pressure on the ball here. He doesn't have rerolls. He does have sure hands as a built-in reroll. He does not have, does he have dodge? He does have dodge as a built-in reroll, but if he goes right here, it's gonna be very hard to get this ball. So I'm very okay with my decision here. Push, surf, surf, surf. Killed. Osama Kasab. Oh, he had a lot of skills on him. He was a superstar. Yep, I agree with all this. Worthy of a dodge out, I agree. A vanilla piece. Just, you know. Oof. Woof. There's very little hope to pick up the ball, but maybe he can bounce that ball with this one. He can bounce it. He can still pass it. He can still pick it up technically with another player. He can still do it. Oh, that's hard. That is hard. Can he pass it? No. That is the half. Longbows are up 1-0 against the rival, the Privateers. It is the start of the second half. We're going to have 11 people on both sides to start the second half. If it goes to overtime, it is a golden goal overtime. 4 rerolls to 4 rerolls, it should be, I believe. Yes, it is 4-4. The only inducement still in play is the part-time assistant coach for the Longbows. Good hits. Here comes a Labrian. There's some mighty blow here. This makes sense. Block and mighty blow and tackle. I'll take the fend. Probably don't rush. Rushes. That's a 2 dice catch with a 2 edge, so pretty safe. I didn't like the rush, but he's thinking that I don't want to give the Longbows a chance to scoop and score. And I understand it. I do. Yep, he has 4 strength. That's why I was very particular about tagging him. Interesting that I do that dodge out. Interesting that I didn't throw a block instead with the tag from his buddy up here. But that was just a mistake for the Longbows here. It was a mistake by me in particular. Sort of a modified columns I have. There's nothing stronger than columns. Modified columns, it really depends how often you use columns, how comfortable you're in columns. But in general, a deviation from columns is a risk because columns is time tested. This sort of modified columns is not as time tested. Pretty good protection here. Really wanted to tag the ball carrier, it seems to me. Now I'm getting into a slugging match now with these privateers. That might be a very bad idea. Yeah, it's just a push because of dodge. It's a good leap. Worth a reroll, I'd say. Probably not worth 2 rerolls. Longbows are falling apart because it's very rare that I'd be that willing to reroll. 3 dice, pow dice, big push. Stunner. Down she goes. She does have jump up. There's no combat skills, but this one has block. The block piece gets knocked out. Good work. Maybe a handoff to the witch elf, or maybe using the witch elf as protection. I understand the handoff because the witch elf can still grow with learned skills. This one cannot grow, it's a legend. There we go. Not quite the luck I wanted, but this guy's been having a rough day. He almost died, and then he's revived for a both down. Good hit. Pow. Here comes the blitz. 3 dice against the War Dancer. Union Blitzer versus War Dancer, tale as old as time. Touchdown, 1-1, with the Elftown Privateers equalizing with the Longbows. What can we do here? I can opt to score early and put the pressure on, but it's probably better to drag out this drive. Good backline protection. Now the keeper of the ball, can he pick it up with 2 edge? I hope so. I'm being very mindful of my rerolls now. I'm probably not going to use my rerolls very often anymore. It is 3 rerolls to 3, though. Longbows and the Privateers. Alright. Laszlo Almasi. Bark. They're still stuck on each other. Why do I have my tree man out? To protect this piece. I think in the future, I would have the high elf lineman in, not the pro catcher. Good movement here. He's closing in. He says, you better score quick because I'm going to catch you. You better. That was a dodge reroll, not a team reroll. So don't worry, he's still 3-3 in the reroll department. Oh well, I guess we're stuck in the middle again. Ugh, it's a gross reroll. To be clear. I made the mistake, but I was not going to follow through. I'm proud of myself. And that should be a touchdown. As I have my tight end there walking down the field. I take the reroll. I'm pretty bad in rerolls now. Okay. Can I wind down the clock? There's a difference between winning and losing. Down she goes. Good choice. It's worth a reroll if you blitz this guy off of him. Could be just this guy doing it. Not quite what I needed. Oh boy. Can he leave me alone? Ugh. I burn a reroll, but I make the touchdown. Longbows up 2-1 against the Privateers. And they have 2 turns to equalize. Can they do it? They had 2 turns to equalize last time, if you recall. Weren't lucky because of ball placement off the kickoff, but this looks a little bit better. There's a pow. Nice. Wave Rivers goes down. It's Willow Bark. It was Willow Bark. Frenzy, why not? Make your own side cage. I don't understand the reroll. Because this looks very successful here. Both teams have golden goal to go. It is 2 rerolls to 0, and those rerolls will carry into the overtime. The rerolls in overtime do not replenish, so it will remain 2-0. I just need to get in his way. That's all I'm thinking. Make sure he does not get any help to break through. That's the whole idea here. Tackle on, block and tackle on wrestle. It's going to be a wrestle. All right. right. And make it a little bit more complicated. Okay. Shadowing again, please. Huh. That was not lucky. Can he surf her? Yes, he can. He isn't the coach. Now he needs to rush that ball. Or he's going to take a shot here. Does not have dodge. Two dice, 2+ edge, and it's a touchdown. He did have a reroll in pocket. He needed it. I'm going to have both the catcher and the stunty have their one-turn touchdown possibilities here. Wow, I give up on it. Because if we look at this, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. Probably the wrong call. It all comes down to this. Can I win the inaugural Crystal Tournament of the UFL? No. It's going to overtime. And it is 2-2. Achare Longbows 2. Elftown Privateers 2. Can we split the all-time series between these teams, I hope? Or, more importantly, can I win instead? We don't know. We'll see. All he needs to do is score. And it's going to be a frenzy. He's going to try to test his armor, though, because he can't surf because of the sidestep. He has no reason to go fast. He has the full overtime, and he just has to get in range of a touchdown, score opportunistically, but he can take that time to grind down the Longbows. It's a good push. No reason to re-roll if it's a push. Just there to tag. Here comes the defense to collapse on this side. But remember when I had a touchdown from this angle when there was very few defenders, I have to worry about the same thing happening to me on this field. I'm going to take a shot against that Union Blitz. I have the chance. Gagalion is down. Serves you right for attacking a Union Blitzer. It's going to be 4 dice here if he fails. Down he goes. Two dice. Sidestep. He does have extra arms for that select 2+ catch if you were the TTM target, but that is in the past. And the OTT attempt was not successful. It probably could have been more pushes if I planned more properly. I had the opportunity to score, but it could have been less rushes. Have been very opportunistic. I don't think I like it. There's a way to get a shot on frame, but it's high risk even for elves. Shot on frame of the ball carrier. There you go. Tag that edge 3-piece. Worth it. Looks like a checkmate. For the drive, that is a missing next game. This one is a sidestep fend. Here comes the blitz. Tackle and rush is perfect to at least get the guy off of the thrower. Very risky. Perfect cage, though. It is now 1 reroll to 2 in favor of the Privateers. Should be tackle and block on this wrestle dodge piece, I think. Pow. Good hit. Good job getting adjacency. Not quite what I needed. But at least he's down on the ground so I can get rid of the root at least. Here comes the blitz. It's going to be 4 dice. He gets what he needs immediately. This does not have dodge, and even if he did, he has tackle. He's setting up his cage here. It's a fairly valuable cage, but at the same time, does a good job setting up the blocks for the frenzy if it needed to be there. More likely than not, he rushes for a touchdown when he can. So I need to play like that's true because it is true. Because he has a reroll in pocket, he may as well go for the touchdown. Could he get into a position to score more easy without the rush? Yes. But I can't assume that. Wow. Worth the reroll. I would have done it again, but now I have to pick up the ball as the thing. Can I get it to my passer, perhaps? Yep. I treated it like the end of the game if I couldn't get the ball out, and that is the result. quite. No dodge. Here comes the blitz. It should be 2 dice. Should be 4 dice if necessary. Does have tackle. Does have strip ball. Tackle it is. Push. I jump onto that ball. Can he pick it up, perhaps? Wow. He gets there. He's in scoring position again. Oh, no. Good work. This is a very painful loss if it happens. Not only is it a rival, but it's kind of like a Longbow shot themselves in the foot. Decision making. Don't have a chance. Wow. It's going to be the outlet pass where you're going to pass to him down court, essentially. Oh, that was nuts. Probably should not have done that. Probably. Who am I to say? Probably not the best idea. Good to swing. Not what he needed, but worth a shot. Stunner. Picks it up. There's the pass. He has reroll if necessary. Reroll was necessary. Here comes the touchdown. Touchdown, Privateers. And they win it in overtime, and they get the automatic bid into the playoffs, into the BCL, the top level playoffs. So that is the ball game. Golden goal scored by the Privateers. Bye for now.